and welcome to News Brief on Global Television. I am Jumai Manson. Now the news in full. United States First Lady Jill Biden has hosted a farewell luncheon for First Ladies from around the world, including Nigerians Oluremi Tinubu, on the sidelines of the 79th United Nations General Assembly in New York, reflecting on the relationship built during her tenure. Jill noted that this would be her final such gathering as First Lady of the U.S. She expressed her gratitude for their continued partnership in promoting peace and development worldwide, assuring them that their relationship will continue even after she leaves office in January 2025. The federal government has approved the increase of corps members' monthly allowance to 77,000 naira with effect from July 2024. A statement signed by NYSC Acting Director of Information and Public Relations Caroline Embu, the approval was contained in a letter from the National Salaries, Incomes and Wages Commission and signed by the chairman, Ekpo Inta, in line with the enactment of the National Minimum Wage Amendment Act 2024. Now, before the increase, corps members were paid a monthly allowance of 33,000 naira following an upward review of minimum wage to 30,000 naira in 2019. On business now, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu says extracting raw materials in Africa without processing locally is keeping the continent poor and underdeveloped. He warned against the dire consequence of Africans' long-standing profile as a supplier of raw materials to countries of other continents, saying the position had added to the continent's misery. Tinubu made this observation while delivering his keynote address during the African Minerals Strategy Group meeting on the sidelines of ongoing 79th season of United Nations General Assembly in New York, United States. China's top leaders, including President Xi Jinping, admitted that the economy was facing new problems and vowed to resolve a long-running housing sector crisis. Beijing this week unveiled a raft of new measures aimed at boosting its ailing economy, which the leader aims to grow by 5% in 2024. Beijing would adjust housing purchase restriction policies, lower interest rates on existing mortgage loans, and promote the construction of a new model for real estate development, Xi said. On our foreign news now, French President Emmanuel Macron arrived in Canada for a visit that will focus on the promotion of French language and artificial intelligence. During the trip, his second since his visit in 2018 for a G7 summit, Macron will hold several meetings with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau in Ottawa and then in Montreal. Macron will discuss the promotion of French language and culture in Canada beyond Francophone province of Quebec. France unveiled a proposal for a 21-day ceasefire in Lebanon in UN diplomatic push, with the United States as the death toll mounted from strikes by Israel against Hezbollah. Shortly after talks at the United Nations between President Joe Biden and Emmanuel Macron, France outlined the proposal at an emergency Security Council session. French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot said that the two Western powers were proposing a truce of 21 days to allow for negotiations and more sustainable ceasefire. On sports now, Real Madrid striker Kylian Mbappe has sustained a thigh injury ahead of this weekend's La Liga derby with Atletico, his club says. The French superstar was taken off during the 3-2 win over Alaves and appeared to be suffering some discomfort. Spanish media suggests Mbappe will miss around 3 weeks injured following tests carried out by Real Madrid's medical service on our player. Kylian Mbappe, he has been diagnosed with an injury to the biceps femoris and his left leg, says the Spanish champions in a statement. And that's it on News Brief and on Global Television. I am Jumai Manson. Good morning.